What would you do if you made $1 million per month?
I make over $1 million a month.
This is the story of Thuan Nguyen, a Vietnamese American immigrant who started with nothing.
When I came here in 1992, I did not speak English.
And like many Asian families, he worked a regular job before pursuing entrepreneurship. But the road of entrepreneurship was not easy, and Thuan failed a ton before he was able to find success.
Every month we lost about $10,000.
Hey guys, so today we are interviewing multi-millionaire Vietnamese entrepreneur Thuan Nguyen. He's the founder of Loan Factory and one of the most successful mortgage entrepreneurs in the country. Today I want to share his story about coming from Vietnam and basically how he built his whole empire. You're going to be super inspired by his story, so let's get started with the interview. Can you tell us about your name, what business you have, and some of the things that you've done in entrepreneurship?
My name is Thuan Nguyen. I founded the company Loan Factory. It's a mortgage broker, but I founded it 17 years ago. Been up and down a lot, but now we are in the position of expand the company nationwide, and we have so much more potential right now.
Can you give the audience a little context about just how successful your business has been? Because I know you guys have hit some really crazy numbers.
I myself personally become #1 loan officer in the country 2 years in a row. My own personal production is 11,000 transactions in 2 years.
So 11,000 transactions those 2 years. How much volume did you personally do?
I myself personally in 1 year did $2.4 billion.
Can you tell us about your whole story? Because
Sure.
I think the audience is going to find that really interesting.
When I came here, 1992, when I was 20 years old.
Okay, that's when I was born.
And yeah, and back then, there was no internet. And it's tough when I came here without speaking the language. I went to college, community college, here in Orange County, get admitted into UC Berkeley. But then, even after school, I did not find success. I couldn't find a good place to work for. I bounced off a few companies. I didn't really happy with what I was doing. Eventually, I quit. Back then I bought a new house, my first home. And I saw the loan officer that helped me. She didn't do really much and she made good money. So I say, oh, I can do the same thing. That's what triggered me to study and become real estate broker. I did everything myself. Register for the class, finish it, and register for the exam and get the license myself without any experience. For the first year, I did not do well. Of course, nobody teach me, nobody guide me. I decided to went back to work for a startup company in Silicon Valley. But at the same time, I still working on mortgage, part-time. I serve my client well. They see that I work hard for them. They keep coming back and they refer their family and friends to me. So after about 3.5 years like that, my side business, which is mortgage, keep growing. My business did so well, so I decided to quit my full-time job and focus on mortgage exclusively. And it was not easy. The competition is too much. And every month we lost about $10,000 for 3.5 years. We almost shut it down. You know, in Southern California, a lot of realtors, they will refer you business, but they want kickback.
That's illegal,
It's
right?
illegal, correct.
Yeah.
It's illegal. And a lot of realtors call me and offer me, they still want some money, get something. And I said I cannot because it's wrong and I might lose my license. It was a tough choice. Even my staff told me that, Thuan, how about just close one eye and just pay them a little bit, but I said, no, we cannot do it. We have to draw the line because I know that the moment if we do that, we'll get into the habit and my staff just sitting there, nothing to do, basically. After business start picking up, people start realizing that we do business ethically, we don't do under the table, and that's why they trust us. But then rate increased the last 2 years. Most of the company would either lay off or shut down because there's no more business. I have to do something, right? Otherwise, I would be losing so much money. It was difficult for me to let my staff go because we worked together for so long, and they are the one that helped me grow my business, right? I was under a lot of stress, so I pivot. We decided to work with loan officer to help them. So that is what we are doing, and so far it's so good. We rolled the company from like less than 50 loan officers to over 500 within 1 year. And this year, we aim to hit 3,000 loan officers.
So by not taking that money at the start when offered like, hey, give us a kickback, even though it was illegal, that really paid off in the future.
Exactly. And then we stand out. There's so many mortgage brokers, but we are standing out because we're the one that do business ethically. Plus, Plus, we have the technology. The consumer, the realtor can go to our website and check rate. I think most 90% of the brokers out there, they don't let the consumer see the rate. But we show everyone the rate on our website. Exactly, okay. Very transparent. Yeah. A lot of broker or loan officer quote one rate, and then when we lock the rate, we lock different rate. When the consumer say why, what happened, and then the broker can easily blame the market change, everyday rate change, or because your credit score is not 740. And the consumer, of course, they don't know much about mortgage. It's complicated. So that's why they feel comfortable working with Loan Factory.
You seem to be the type of person that will take action really, really fast. How'd that come to be? Is it like your upbringing? Is it your culture?
In the past, I was not like that. But I believe that everything is trained. You train to be the CEO. You train to run your business. You know, just another example, another story. I built my own software for the loan officer. My software was the best out there, but I got distracted. I focused too much on my mortgage company. Some other software advanced and stay ahead of us. So it's a lesson for me. We see the opportunity, but we didn't take action quickly. So I learned that lesson, and now I see another opportunity for my mortgage company. I don't want to be late again. That's why I want to move really fast, take action really fast. Otherwise, the opportunity will go away.
How'd you get your first 100 clients?
I focus on being a good loan officer. Let your client know that you care for them. You work hard for them. Initially, I offer my clients super low rate to win them. I did not worry about profit or commission. I'm willing to make $500 or $1,000 per transaction. I don't care.
Wow, okay.
Or even I do it for free. I do it because my goal is not money. My goal is to help other people. I give them the best rate. I give them the best service. I work so hard for them. After we close the transaction, they always remember me. They will come back to me, or they will tell their friends and family, and that's how it was successful. I know a lot of business owner or loan officer, they expect that, oh, I have to make $3,000 or $5,000 a transaction. If less, I wouldn't do it. People always saying that when you run a business, you always have to lose money in the first 1 or 2 years, right? So just accept the fact that you are new, you don't have enough clients, you have to lose money, then accept that fact and help the clients so that you can have a better future.
How were you able to get through that fear of being able to lose money at the start or not make that much?
It's just the mentality, the mindset. If you want that, you can do it. Money is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to be a good loan officer. My goal is to have a lot of clients. I learned a lot from Amazon. They lose business for 10 years, and now they're one of the biggest companies in the world. Most of us know exactly what we need to do, but they're just afraid, or they make an excuse. I know a lot of loan officer or realtor, they're afraid of this and that. The basic thing is you have to be on social media, and they cannot even do it. They're afraid, they're shy. There's so many excuses. I see that most of the people in this business, if you're hungry and you really work hard, you'll be successful. How can you be successful if they search for you and they couldn't find you? But they find all the loan officer and realtor out there, and then of course they choose a successful realtor or loan officer, right?
So you're saying marketing is a huge portion of generating leads and clients.
Yeah, those are just the basic. And if you want to do well, do better, then you have to spend money. A lot of people, a lot of realtor and loan officer, they make money, but they don't spend money on advertisement. They don't promote themselves. Then how can you be successful? In any business, you have to spend money on advertisement.
What do you guys spend money on for the advertisements? What type of things do you guys do?
A lot. I try almost everything. I try put on traditional newspaper, magazine. I try TV. During the pandemic, I went crazy. I do Indian radio, Hispanic radio, and Vietnamese radio. And then I even do billboard on the freeway. I have like 15 billboards across the country. I spend so much money.
Can you estimate, during that time, how much money were you spending per month on ads?
500,000 a month, because during that time the customer is everywhere. Everyone refinance. So I figure out that $1 I spend, I can earn back $3. So why not keep spending so that I can get more clients and grow my business?
Would you be willing to share how much money you have made in 1 month just from mortgages?
The best one, I make over $1 million a year, a month.
In profit?
Yeah.
What do you do with all that money?
To be honest with you, I invest in property. With money, what you gonna use? I cannot put it in the bank and let it sit there. It loses value. And property is the best way to fight against inflation, and then it appreciates, and also I have income. So that's why I invest in properties.
What kind of real estate portfolio do you have?
Mostly property in California. The cash flow is not that good, but it appreciates. It's so good. Yeah, I'm happy with all the decisions I make.
Could you retire right now and be totally okay?
Of course, yes, 100%.
Why are you still so driven?
Because right now, my goal is not making money. First, I want to help other people. people, and then I want to see how good I can be. I want to test my ability, and my plan is to raise money, become a startup company. And I even realized a bigger problem, that there are so many consumers that need mortgage, but they couldn't trust anyone. And the industry is so huge, but nobody dominates, and I want to be the one. I want to be Uber of mortgage. They match driver and rider. So I want to do the same, where consumer can go, like they go to Amazon to buy something, they can go to Loan Factory, they can look up who are the loan officer in the city, and they can review their background, their profile, how many years of experience, and they can choose to call and meet up there in the same city.
Being in the mortgage industry, you see a lot of tax returns, right? How are people making money these days?
What I see is it's always good to be self-employed. I have a lot of clients who are working for corporate, high-tech engineer, software engineer. They make good income, 150, 200,000 easily, but most of them have one property because whatever they make, they pay tax. And then after tax, they keep spending here and there on their house, children, car. At the end, they cannot save money. Their mindset is different. Their mindset is they have a peaceful life, earning up money, it's stable, it's good. When I help the self-employed, their mindset is completely different. All about making money, all about investing, all about future. So they know how to save money, they know how to invest, they know what to invest. So they end up having 3, 4, 5 houses easily.
What does a day in the life look like for you? When you wake up, what do you do? What habits do you have?
It's important to have a period of quiet time to concentrate, to focus. I put the morning time is the best time. So I try to go to bed early, 10 o'clock, because I can wake up early. I can have 3, 4 hour block of time. Focus, 100% focus and get things done. And when you focus, your productivity go up so much. You make better decisions.
So most of your big decisions are made in the morning?
Yes, everything in the morning. Because during the day, so many things happen. The client call me, my staff call me, the partner call me, loan officer call me. I work, I would say at least 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. And because I work so hard, that's why I have to make sure I'm healthy. Otherwise, I will collapse anytime. Exercise. I have to do that.
Well, there's some other high ROI activities that you do.
When you reach to this level, you tend to get so busy. One thing is I try to leverage. I try to bring in a lot of help. I cannot be cheap. I have to be willing to pay to hire good staff to help me, good talent. Secondly, I have to have a block of time to think, to have vision, to look for direction, look for bigger picture. So those are more important. If I don't aim high, if I don't try to find a solution to get the goal, then I keep doing little things and I will not go where I want.
So what does the current structure look like for Loan Factory? Like how many total people do you have in the company?
We have over 550 loan officers, and we have about 100 staff to help. And we even have staff overseas.
Okay.
Vietnam, Philippines, and Colombia.
Are there any things that each head manager does to increase the efficiency of their team?
We keep ripping up things and change it and improve it. For example, when rate drop, people refinance. We call that refinance boom. Business pick up crazy, but then we don't have enough worker. During the pandemic, everyone refinance. And it takes the lender sometimes more than 2 weeks to touch the loan, to underwrite the loan. One of my good clients, perfect loan, and he want to refinance. So he sent me the application, all the document, everything ready. 2.5 days later, he called me and say, Thuan, what happened? I sent you the whole thing. And now I got mad. I called my manager, say, hey, what happened? And then my manager told me, Thuan, I'm sorry. We are all at capacity. We are working 14 hours a day, 6 days a week, and we cannot process anymore. So it's a lot of money sitting there, and I might lose that money. The client also mad at me too. I lost my reputation. I scratched my head and said, there must be a way. In order to hire someone new and train them, it takes them 6 months. And also nobody have time to train. Everyone too busy working, right? I come up with a solution. We call that assembly line processing. So we break up a processing job into 3 parts: submission, condition, and closing. Assembly line, right? So that way I can hire staff easily. I can hire anyone. I can train them in 2 weeks. Get focused on one thing, do it over and over, then you become an expert. That's how we do things. We never give up. We always try to solve problems. When I see a problem, I want to solve it. And that's why I need the quiet time. I need to figure out how to solve problems.
In terms of tax strategy, what are a couple things you do?
The year that I make the most money, I did not plan well for tax. I remember that moment when my CPA told me, Thuan, you have to pay this much tax. So I was shocked because I worked so hard to make that money. And now it's all gone. My account's like empty. I talked to a few other broker or CPA. They told me that, Thuan, you could have done this. For example, that money, you can buy a yacht and you can fully deduct it. $2 million airplane, deduct the whole thing.
Would you have done that?
Yeah, why not?
Really?
Otherwise, I pay tax. I can buy an airplane or a yacht, and I can rent it out too. Just like Airbnb, you can rent it out.
Was this whole journey of entrepreneurship, was it worth it?
Oh, I love it. I enjoy it so much. It makes me a different person, completely. Every day is something new. Like right now, I travel crazy. Every month, I travel at least 2 weeks.
2 weeks,
And yeah, I go and see people, I see new place, new thing. I come up with new idea. And that's why I encourage everyone to be self-employed. Every day is excitement. Of course, stress will come with that. But if you can control the situation, it's good.
Is there anything you want to share with immigrants that have come to this country that want to maybe start their own business?
I totally recommend it. Only two paths, right? Self-employed or working for a company. When you work for a company, you have no upside potential. You might be discriminated. Maybe your English is not good. When you get a little bit older, you get age discrimination. When you pass 40 years old, it's hard to find another job. Of course, you have a peace of mind. You don't have to worry. You work 8 to 5 and that's it. But you don't have the freedom. The whole year, you only have 2 to 3 weeks vacation. I totally recommend any immigrant to become an owner.
How can the audience learn more about you or follow you? Where can they find you?
Go to Loan Factory. Everyone can go to Facebook and search for my name, Thuan Nguyen. And I love to be out there and help people.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So that's the interview, guys. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. This is gonna be the first of hopefully many in this Immigrant Stories series. And yeah, if you guys got any value from this video, please give this channel a subscribe. That's basically the only thing we ask for. And yeah, hopefully you guys got enough value from this interview to where I earn a subscribe from you guys. We do a ton of content about personal finance, entrepreneurship, and investing. My whole goal with this channel is to inspire you to be financially successful doing the things you love in life. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.